And we are here. Episode 10 of the podcast, episode 1 of the COVID cast. Myself and Jared are a little fucked up today.
And I got antibodies. Big dicks in your ass, kid.
Trump low-key gave it to him. I'm a little mad, but hey, you know, it's worth the fucking way she goes. Ooh, antibodies.
Yeah, that's right.
Got him.
Well,
I
out
was,
here.
I was
got
sucking
the plug.
his dick on the low.
Out here again, like a bad rash on the back of your leg. The doctor gave you ointment. You were too much of a pussy to go to the pharmacy and pick it up, and now that rash spread, and we're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here to give you some medical advice. This is
Yeah,
the
we're
medical
here.
corner.
We are not doctors, but take the advice. Just take it.
That'd be a good skit. We could do medical advice.
Yeah, right?
Oh my
we
God,
could just
that'd be
give
pretty
people
funny.
all types of medical advice and shit.
We'll put you in like a doctor's costume. Me and Jared will just keep coming in, just keep confessing problems to you. Like, we'll do the hot dick one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to prescribe some wildly out of logic remedies. Like, maybe like put hydrogen peroxide, put it in a boiling pot of spaghetti.
Swirl it
Spaghetti
up.
for a while, some garlic powder. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the spaghetti, once it's finished, drain it out, put the spaghetti on a plastic plate, not paper, not saran, a plastic plate. It's the only way it works. Bring it in the shower with you, cover it in conditioner and shampoo at the same time, scrub it all together, and then you're going to just put your balls in it.
Exactly.
And boom, no more hot dick.
No more hot dick. I still got it.
This motherfucker.
Oh,
You
god
said.
damn, son. It's too
Sorry.
early for that.
It's motherfucking 11:30 in the morning on the Lord's Day.
There's a government warning on the back of this.
There's a
Said,
warning sign.
if you drink at
If you're
11:30, you got a problem.
I am pregnant. I'm good.
I ain't pregnant. Are you sure? When's the last time you got your period?
Last month.
This is a lie. My mom drank fine when she was pregnant with me.
You know, a little bit of crack, a little bit of whiskey, some cigarettes,
Yeah.
you know, here and there throughout the day, every day.
So what? I got a 7 head
Oh my
now.
God.
You know, I got mild dyslexia, but ooh, I'm not a fucking pussy.
Who
Is
cares?
that the first podcast fart?
Definitely couldn't have been. Someone's had to have farted on
I've
the
been
podcast.
ripping
That
ass
was bad.
all 10 episodes, but I
Yeah.
don't think loud enough.
Not only that, I am so congested I can't smell
Cool,
shit.
man. Mine
I can't.
penetrated the congestion.
Yeah.
It smelled real bad.
Oof, that's a tough one.
Sorry,
Blade meat.
Blade meat.
Yeah,
So, oh what?
I was gonna say you should smell this cat's shits in here.
Oh my god, this cat just takes the gnarliest fucking shit.
I
It's
never
insane.
noticed how nuclear cat's shit smells like before.
This motherfucker is different.
Yeah, but even Blaze and Vanessa's cat, they shit, dude, and it's like, oh my god.
Whoa.
Hiroshima.
But
He's the next guest.
Moose.
Yeah.
So on the last episode, we were talking about a war in video game. You know what I'm saying? Like all the different. So I wanted to just kind of go into some of these characters and like why they would be so special to the game. And one of them we said would be a final boss, Uncle Rocky. Now let's start off Uncle Rocky by talking about how he got the name, because his real name is Richard.
Robert.
Robert
Loja.
Loja.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it. But his real name's Robert, but we call him Uncle Rocky. So, this crazy motherfucker, he went to go fight a kid in school, and after being influenced to hit this kid with his lunchbox, he decided that it would be a good idea to fill this lunchbox with rocks first. And long story short, he broke the kid's whole face. And now he's Uncle Rocky. So,
He's like,
yeah. I don't know how Uncle Huggy got the name Huggy.
Uncle Rock.
Yeah, Uncle Rocky.
When he just hugged the kid on the ground, he said, "It's gonna be all right,
He
buddy."
said,
He
"Hug
said,
him."
"You're
He said
huggy
big
now."
spoon me.
He hugged the kid that Rocky hit.
Yeah. It was Uncle Rocky and Huggy, sweet and sour.
Dude, imagine just catching a fucking lunchbox full of rocks to the face.
That's ending your whole, like, you gotta transfer schools after, you gotta leave town.
That's
like,
gotta be embarrassing, dog.
Like, either you gotta, like, stab that kid in the liver, or you gotta leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta one-up the whole one. You gotta do something. Catch him in a bear trap or something.
Facts.
You know, bear trap to the ankle, fucking mouse trap to the nut, something.
You
Like,
can't get just beat up with a Rocky and Bullwinkle lunchbox
Yeah.
and feel good about it.
And especially if it was one of those tin lunch boxes filled with rocks.
Oh,
Oh, I'm surprised the kid's not fucking
Superman.
dead. Yeah. Yeah, that kid would have been fucking
Had to have
dead.
been like a Jetsons or a
Yeah, it was
Superman.
back in the day, so it probably was a tin lunch box.
Mm.
Oh, that really did fuck that kid up then.
Rocky and Bullwinkle, kid. That shit's been around for a minute. Rocky and Bullwinkle, they still make that show?
Probably not.
That show was fire back in the day. Woody Woodpecker. Did you fuck with Woody Woodpecker?
Who was I don't remember.
Oh my god, he's a cartoon character. I remember I used to get my hair cut at this place, and she used to have movies, like kids' movies, and I always used to be like, put that Woody Woodpecker shit on,
Really?
son.
I went to when I was little. I went to a place like that, but it was always Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies for me.
Okay,
It was
okay.
like, let me see the turtles.
They had a PS2 in there. They like letting kids play, but then some kid got his haircut fucked up because he got mad at the game, so they took him out. I was like, fucking hey.
I saw the PS2 there the first 2 times I went, and they were like, "Oh, you'll be able to do that." And then I went there a third time, it was gone forever. I was
Yeah.
like, "What the hell? I never got to use it."
They were like, fuck that, we're taking it back.
Yeah, right when it was my fucking turn, they're like, "Oh, that kid's coming. Take the PS2 out, dog." Fuck that kid.
PS2 used to be the shit. I want to about Rocky and Bullwinkle.
But so Rocky's a very special character. I know you have some good stories with Rocky, but
Lots of them.
yeah, Rocky is the type of guy to see a group of 14-year-olds at a local park, up to no good, and then to join in on the mischief, even though he is, a middle-aged man, criminal, convicted felon, multiple times.
It didn't help he hung out at the park right
Across the
next to his
street
house,
from his
yeah.
dad's house. From Grandpa Rock.
We trade him weed for Valium.
Just some,
Just normal kid shit.
yeah, just regular teenager stuff. We're trading drugs for drugs with grown criminals. It was just different times, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt safer back then than I do. I felt safer as a 14-year-old in the type of day. Like, I was like, nobody's coming for my ass. Now I walk around, I'm like, somebody trying to touch my ass out here? Like,
You know what I'm thinking, though? How much weed did this dude trade one Valium for? Because you guys were picking
Not
up,
that
like,
much.
10 bags back in the day, like, when it was a .5 for $10.
Well, it was when...
that was back in the day.
Yeah.
It's when someone I won't name who we hung out with was selling
Yeah.
weed, so he had enough weed to like trade Rocky, but he wouldn't let Rocky. He had a whole bunch of weed because then Rocky would try to pester him to smoke
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
It's like, I just picked this up, Rocky. Give me all your values.
Oh my god, they're just a tremendous combo, to be honest. If I ever had to, like, storm the police station in a semi-terrorist way, I'm calling those 2 motherfuckers. I'm loading them up with PCP and mescaline, and we're getting the job done.
Yep.
You heard me?
And then there's another one. It was about, can we talk about Chico?
Yes.
Yeah.
We could talk about the Cheeks. So, we're not gonna say full names, but Cheeks. He's the type of motherfucker you see sleeping in a van outside a police station.
Yeah, dude, he's the type of
He
motherfucker
is,
you walk
you know-
into a house and he's cooking a can of ravioli still in the can, just on the stovetop.
No
I never
shirt
met
on.
this man. These are just stories I've heard from them. Incredible.
Not his own raviolis
No.
either. They were at the house.
And anytime
He just
between
came
the-
there, took their raviolis.
Just threw that shit on the stove.
He said, "Yo, John, you mind if I eat these?"
And between the months of May and September, there is no shirt in the equation.
Yeah. So what Beef was talking about earlier is we were one day I was walking on the bike path over here with Jared, and he goes, "Oh, there's Chico's van," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "See over that van over in the police station? He parks in front of the police station and just sleeps in the van." And I was like, "Yo, that's kind of smart, dog. They're not gonna be looking in them spots, son."
I sell crack in the police station parking lot.
Hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
I just got prostitutes just walking around the fucking parking lot over there.
Yeah. Warrant cops all of a sudden, they're like, crime's been down an awful lot lately.
Kind of dope.
Anybody look out the window? What's going on out there?
I went to the Warren police station for a background check one time. Really dickheads.
Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are not.
Yeah.
Background check.
Yeah, for fucking, like a thing for prom or something like that back in the day.
What? That's crazy.
I think it was when I was dating Shay. And I had to go to hers. Fuck you.
So, the Warren mythical creatures. We had Rocky, Huggy, Chico. One of my personal favorites holds a dear spot in my heart. Estelle.
Oh my god, what a beautiful woman.
She was the best one.
She's
the top dog.
So my bus stop, for between like the ages of like 6 and till I got a license. It was a bus stop outside of the halfway house in Warren for like recovering mental institution people, and she was one of them. And she would be outside hanging out with like a bunch of 7-year-olds, like at 7 a.m. in the morning. Like she would be out there going nuts.
Bullying.
Yeah.
Her
But-
the deaf guy.
The thing about Estelle is she would have killed a motherfucker for these kids. Like anybody tried fucking with us, Estelle was putting her life on the line immediately. If you looked at us wrong, she's ready to fucking die. dog.
You're lying because Estelle put the other person's life on the line because nothing's taking Estelle down, dog.
Facts.
That lady is powered off the power
Yo.
of crack cocaine, dog. She will fuck a motherfucker up.
Yes. So, I remember one time, I'm not gonna say his name or too much, but we were in Subway and she was in there. And he was singing lyrics to a rap song out loud, and he said the N-word in the lyrics, not thinking nothing.
And Estelle's an African American
Yeah, she's
lady.
a black woman, and she looks at him and she was like, "What'd you say?" And he was like, and we both froze. In my head, I'm like, I'm sure he thought in his head, "Dog, we're about to get attacked," but in my head, I was like, "Dog, you're about to get attacked." And Estelle was just like, "What did you say?" And he goes, "I was just singing this song. I really like it. It's by Fetty Wap." And she was like, "I love Fetty Wap," and she just was soup.
She would just stand there
I was like,
screaming, dog.
I was like, "Dog, we just literally averted a Cold War right now. Like this would have been like World War III in this subway."
Were you with us when we got her to twerk for weed?
No.
Oh my god. It was like probably like me when I was dating Jackie, and we were like hanging
That's
out with
gonna
like
be
Rob.
exciting.
Dude, she was like right on Market Street where the bike path is.
Yo.
Because she would hang out right in the corner because she wasn't allowed in Cumbies anymore. She would just hang out outside of Cumbies asking people to buy her shit. And,
The Estelle classic.
yeah, it was definitely 100% Rob's idea, obviously.
Sounds like
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's kind of an understatement when you know who we're talking about.
Fucking, he was like, we'll give you a 0.5 of weed if you twerk. And she twerked. We got it on video. Somebody got it on video.
Oh my Christ.
Yeah, and we gave her the weed. We saw her in the same spot like the next day or a couple of days later. She was like, "Ooh, that was some good shit. You got more of that?" I was like,
Rob's
We gotta
nasty.
get
He
the
probably
fuck.
walked. He was like, "You got more ass to shake."
Yep.
Facts. I'm gonna check your shit because I feel like we've been recording for longer than 30 minutes.
Reset it anyways.
Oh yeah, it did stop.
Ooh, good catch.
I knew I should have got up. I was like, I feel like we've been recording for like 30 minutes right now.
I genuinely didn't hear it that time again.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But hey, we're fucking here.
Where was I?
You know, my name is Kamala Harris.
Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Joe Biden. Trump 2020. That's our views on this podcast.
Your views.
That's not our views.
My view is Kanye West. Let's go.
Yeah.
That is who I'm voting.
Yeah, so Kanye West wrote put up a picture of a ballot. It said Kanye Omari, or like right in Kanye Omari West, and then under he wrote "Let's go."
And that's exactly what I'm running in.
So I'm hoping, praying to God, they're announcing they're like, you know, there's like so many votes for Kanye Omari West and 1 vote for Kanye Omari West. Let's go.
Honestly, this election kind of scares me because the closer we get to it, the more both, like, one side looks like the Decepticons and the other one looks like the Stormtroopers and, you know, the fucking bad guys from Star Wars. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, this has gotten so far out of hand. Like, so far out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West can fix it.
He might. Jesse Ventura.
Yo.
That guy.
Trump and Biden both have rape allegations. Kanye West does not. Both Trump and Biden have 0 Grammy Awards. Kanye West had 28.
Exactly. Oh, that's a fact right there, son.
Yo.
I never even thought about it like that.
Ye has drip. Trump got that one suit with the red tie. It's kind of a power move. If, like, it wasn't Trump one, you'd be like, damn, that's kind of saucy. But other than that, between him and Biden, they got one suit,
Facts. You know
no drip.
Kanye West's financial plan. He's gonna send 1 free pair of Yeezys to every registered American.
Yeah, they said, fuck the stimulus, you're getting a pair of Yeezys.
He's gonna go, look, these resell for a lot, so
Yeah.
you know, put
You
them
gotta
online.
put in some work.
Yeah, reinvest the money.
Everyone gets the Yeezys, goes to resell them. It's just you know that meme of all the Spider-Mans pointing at each other.
Yeah.
And then Kanye's just Yeezy's stock price just soars, and he just.
Dumb motherfuckers.
And that's why I'm voting for
I
him.
was gonna say they'd be worth like $5 if everybody got them for free and tried to sell them.
Mm-hmm.
The value would go down.
We should make Lex Friedman president.
We should. I would be cool with that.
Just
He's
we wake
probably
up.
old enough. I
we
think
wake-
he's 36.
Wake up every morning to just him playing Comfortably Numb over the radio, doing a cover of it.
The new national anthem.
I believe in Danny McBride. If like we're just spitting out names that you genuinely feel like could run a country, I think Danny McBride's up there. As goofy as it sounds, he'd whip this country into shape.
Yeah, he would. He would.
And Craig, what's his last name? Craig. It's not. Is it Mac? No. It starts with an M, right? Craig. He's from all the fucking movies.
Dude from Hot Tub Time Machine
Yeah.
and all that shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Craig,
Fuck.
Wait, like the bald dude?
nah.
No. He. Yeah, he's in. This Is the End.
Yeah.
He's in Hot
Craig
Tub Time
something.
Machine.
The black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
in Pineapple
he was
Express.
he's in The Office too. Craig
Yeah,
fucking...
he was in The Office. He's in everything. He's
Alright.
mad fucking funny. He's
I
one of
agree.
the funniest people on the planet for no
Yeah.
reason. I like when people can be funny when it's just like who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like Seth Rogen's one of those guys. Like he
Yeah.
never changes who he is. He's just naturally a hilarious person. Danny McBride. He's the same motherfucker in every movie I've ever seen with him in it, and
He's his own character. Basically.
he just is like he is a real life movie character.
I gotta find this guy's name now.
It's Craig something. But if Danny McBride was Prez and
Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson was VP, we'd get shit done in this country.
No. Better. Creed Bratton.
Creed Bratton for Secretary of Defense.
Okay.
Secretary
There's a
of
guy that
Defense.
comes into my liquor store that looks like a little tiny scrawny version of Creed.
That
Looks exactly like him. It's crazy.
That is comedy gold. That in The Office, just the writing where they put
That is
his name
literally-
is Creed Bratton.
The
in real
Office
life,
is
too.
literally like one of those shows that the writing is just
Yeah.
so fucking like it's literally a masterpiece.
There's like maybe 5 or 6 like real fuck. I know there's a good amount of Creed Bratton moments, but not like a crazy amount. But the ones that there are, they hit it home run every
Tremendous.
time. When he walks in with the blood covering his shirt on
That was a
Halloween,
good one.
and he's like, "Oh, it's Halloween. That's right."
When he sells all the shit in the office when he thinks they're losing their job.
Yeah.
The very end when they're like, oh, he's wanted for stealing weapon grade LSD out of a Navy base, and he was just hiding in the fucking vents like with a beard.
Yeah, dude, that's the best
The
way to end
beard
that
is
show.
legendary.
That was like the best ending to a TV show
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, I shed a tear when I watched that for the first time.
You were disgusting.
You are a beautiful human being. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That's how it goes. We need Jared. He's the good-looking one. You're the funny one, and I'm just here to keep the pieces together.
See, but you're lucky. I got the king
got-
facing right at me,
He's
dog.
crotch open right at you.
He's straight dusted
Easy
me, dog.
access for you.
I felt it.
You want to tickle his tail a little bit? You can.
I felt it like
Shit.
shit.
Down there.
It hit my balls. Though.
Wait, a ricochet off the seat went up.
Like a dust flap.
Deflected back into my butthole.
I'm working on it, Eamon.
Reabsorbed
Yeah.
it.
I'm working on it, Eamon.
You ever hit a reverse card on a fought?
Dude, and
Someone fought it in the room. You pulled out a reverse card, Uno card, and they were like, "All right."
It's like, dude, someo's fucking a few feet behind you. You're like, all right, I'm gonna bang this fart off my balls. It's gonna hit the floor, kid, pop right back up. Just a trajectory.
Martin in different ways.
Yeah, son, banging it off walls and shit.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce this spot off my balls. It's gonna bounce off that mirror.
And then you find that your balls actually flat forward.
Like, ooh, that one hurt.
Honestly, I would love to have full mobile control of my balls. Like I could move them around on will without any. I could just my balls just start
You ever
Flex them.
Yeah, I would be fucking with them all the time.
I'll be
Same
honest-
with my dick. If I could just be without moving my hips or nothing, just start windmilling.
you never stand there naked after you take a shower or something. You go, you flex it and it moves.
Yeah,
and
but,
it's like I got a tail. This is
Yeah.
insane.
But you can't. But I'm talking about full mobility control.
yeah,
I could just
whipping it.
sit here and just all of a sudden you just.
Yeah, I mean, like a cattail.
Yeah, that would be
Right.
that would be tremendous in my eyes. How come I can bend everything but my dick.
Because
like,
you know
I
why?
can't, like, move it
I
around.
ain't got no knuckles.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, you're not working the muscle enough, kid. You're gonna be sitting there doing dick sit-ups every day, son.
I tie 15-pound dumbbells to each testicle and then a 30 to the cock, and I just kind of walk around with them for a few hours.
My
What's
dad.
that movie where the guy does a push-up with his dick? You know what
Don't
I'm
meet the
talking
Zohan.
about?
Oh,
Is that what-
yeah,
Yeah,
don't meet the Zohan, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like one hand and then he's no hands.
My fucking dad told me when I was like 16, he goes, Devin, you know, if you fucking, you take your dick flaccid and you just pull it out every day for like a year, 6 months to a year, you grow about like half an inch, maybe almost an inch. I was just like, shut the
Thanks,
fuck up.
Dad.
Shut the fuck up. The girl I was dating at the time, I told her I was going to do, she was like, I think your dick's big enough. I said, shut up. Shut up. This is for me. This is for me. I'm doing it for me.
Say for you.
It's for you. It's for my own confidence.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Because you're going to break my
Yeah.
heart in a few years anyways.
I feel like a guy wanting his dick to be bigger is like the same concept of a woman wanting to wear makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's for my friends,
It's for
God.
my friends. They just want to show off.
Yeah. It's for my friends to be proud of me.
They're all walking around Jared's with their boxers, and I'm still self-conscious to take my pants off yet. They're like, what are you doing in that apartment? Nothing.
Don't worry about it. We say no homo first. Most of the time.
Most of the time, and then we tickle each other's balls.
Speaking of, OnlyFans ball pics coming soon.
Coming soon.
Get Manscaped to
Once I get my Manscaped tool.
sponsor us.
Oh my God. I think we just came up with the idea to get this
Yes.
podcast big. Holy shit,
That
kid.
is a good idea.
And then Manscaped promotes our OnlyFans because they're
Yup.
like, we're like manicured balls by Manscaped.
Yup.
Then we start
Yup.
taking the blue chew and just
Yo!
like documenting how it works in real time. And
I will stand there
try
for
to get
2
that.
hours in my room with just an erect dick. Upload it to like, I won't do anything. I'll just stand there. Like, you want to see how long this lasts?
Be in the mirror, just know we're like, huh?
For 2 hours.
Blue chew, eh?
Look at
Look
that.
at that shit. 3 hours, 40 minutes.
I'm like pointing down.
Still going.
I'm like pointing down. There's like a phone number scrolling across the screen. Call the number. My dick's still hot.
And then like 6 hours in, you're like, all right, how long am I till I call a doctor?
It cuts. I'm in the doctor's office. I'm like, doc, I took too many blue chews.
I'm supposed to take one. I thought they meant one box.
Doc, I'm coming blue. This ain't good.
That
be
hurts.
bad. That'd be scary if my my glue turned blue.
The glue turns blue. You better run like hell. Jesus Christ.
If the glue turns blue, you better screw, son.
You're just like, wait
To
a
the
second,
doctor's
hold on.
office.
You're just like,
Is it blueberry flavored or blue raspberry?
It tastes like the pill. That's crazy. It's
It's like, oh, no, that's just semen.
oh, there's the salty.
Tastes like a disease.
There's the saltiness.
Sounds about right, to be honest.
I gotta stop drinking. I'm done drinking. My stomach hurts.
Yeah, I haven't had alcohol in a while. I had one drink for your birthday, and that was it for like the past 3 months.
Yeah, I'm pretty turned off from drinking. Like, I don't mind a few beers and shit, but...
It says the one that
like
just took a shot of whiskey at
Yeah.
11:30 in the
Yeah,
morning.
But that shot benefited me.
Yeah, that's just
That
like
was-
mouthwash, though. It's just to clean the teeth off.
It was just to get me going. Wake me up a little bit.
So tell us again how you're not an alcoholic in training.
Because I'm not dependent on it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna for the gag take a shot of that just now and be like, yeah, it's like mouthwash, and then I just thought about it,
You
and
would gag.
I like threw up in my mouth. I was like, don't do it,
Don't
dog.
do it.
It's good whiskey, so it's like...
Yeah, Maker's Mark, it's fucking banging.
Oh man.
$31 a bottle for that fucking, just some liquid. You believe that?
I mean, if you bought that amount of money in weed, imagine how much smaller it'd be. $31 in weed, you get like 3 grams, if that. Like from the dispensary and the the fucking
Yeah.
places.
And the people, support your local drug dealers, folks. Fuck dispensaries.
Yeah, support your local drug dealers. Bring your money that way, not to the fucking pharmacy.
Yeah, the dispensary's been selling me some dog shit lately.
No, the Rhode Island dispensaries are lit. They're
I
mostly
don't go to the
mad
Rhode
nice.
Island ones because I've got no med card. I'd be bringing it across state lines illegally. Police come get me. I'm just joking.
Cough, cough.
Maybe.
Wink, wink.
They're not coming.
Whole flex.
He said, I've been avoiding the IRS since 1984, dog. You ain't catching
You ain't
me.
catching me, dog. I'm in Papua New Guinea in my mental right now. I'll be there physically in 10 seconds.
I'll be there physically, mentally, spiritually, and sexually in 13 seconds.
I got a bank account with $13. That's about 13,000 over here. Papua New Guinea? They
Go
probably.
get physicals with y'all.
You want to go get a physical right now? I haven't gotten a physical in probably 8 years.
Same. Got a while still got
Got
physical.
one like a year ago.
Really?
Some little Asian lady.
She touch your
Sounds like a
balls?
Good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. What the hell? Sign me up for that doctor's office. All right.
I
After
always-
you hit that one, I'll.
Portsmouth.
I've always wanted an Asian lady to touch my balls.
You know,
She didn't touch
respect.
She didn't touch your. I just asked you if she touched
And
your
you
balls.
said
and
yes.
You said
my balls. I know, and now I'm saying no.
yes. Fuck you.
This is a joke.
Huh?
There's a physical thing where she touched my fucking.
She didn't like grab your balls and tell you to cough. What kind of doctor you going, dude?
That's not a full physical for a man.
When I go to
That's like a bitch going in for like a monogram and the doctor just quick squeeze and walks out.
She was Asian. She said, "Oh, this is."
She said, I'm good at what I do. I know what I'm doing.
Jay's standing there in his boxes. She's like, she's a small little like submissive Asian woman. She's like, "Oh, this motherfucker got a horse cock. I don't want to open that. I don't
No,
wanna
as soon as
enter that dragon."
Jared seen a little Asian doctor walked in, he was like, yes, physical with her. As soon as she turned around, he got naked. She turned around, she was like, that, not that kind of physical.
Yo,
how physical?
She was like, why are they that color?
I got a funny story about that actually. When I went to the Dominican Republic when I was 18 for my aunt's like vacation wedding. Don't do a vacation wedding. Be a normal fucking person. It was fun though. It was before people started getting murdered there too, in the resorts.
Good timing.
Yeah, but
Let me get that later.
my grandfather was like, fucking, I'm gonna pay for massages for you and your fucking your brother and your cousin. I was like, word, all right, I want a massage. Fuck yeah.
Pass that ashtray over here.
Got some sexy Dominican lady giving me a massage. Fuck yeah. So I go in there, right, and she comes in and and it's just me by myself. And Ben and Josh got to go in a room together because they were minors. So I was like, oh, now I'm scared. And then she was like, okay, get undressed. And I was like, yes. Does that mean naked? And I started thinking, I was like, I don't care. I just got naked.
Really?
Straight butt ass naked, bro. She
Okay.
didn't say a fucking word. She was but then I wanted like a deep tissue massage. This bitch just rubbed oils on me for like 10 minutes.
Did
she
she
was
jerk
like,
you off at least?
nah.
What?
I was so mad, but she like was rubbing the inside of my butt crack with oil, dog. I swear to God, it was the worst thing in the world.
So-
now I'm just oily.
She was just
When
getting.
she told you to get naked, how much of a chub were you rocking?
I was not even. I was inward. I was so scared because an older lady was telling me to get naked. I was
You
like,
said inward.
okay. I had a pussy for a straight 10 minutes, dog. I swear to God.
That's probably why she didn't touch it. She was like, where the fuck did it go? Maybe he's one of those circle people.
Yeah, and then she tells me, okay, you can leave. And I'm like, can I use the sauna? Like, that's why we came in here. And then fucking, she just like led me out the door. And I fucking gone. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go get a drink because the drinking age was 18. And I jumped in the pool and I was just fucking washing off all the oil shit off my body. And they had like a pool, or they had a bar inside the pool that was fucking sick as fuck. And they
That
had
sounds lit.
getting fucking Long Island iced teas fucking in the pool, kid. And
You think they serve cocaine in the pool?
probably. Matt, this guy who called himself Gucci Mane offered me cocaine. I have his number still on my phone actually.
Is it under Gucci Mane?
Yep.
Was it Gucci Mane?
And it was not Gucci Mane.
Oh.
It was way. It was still when he was in prison. But and he was younger. He was
Oh,
younger.
okay. I was about to say, because there might be a Gucci Mane clone out there.
I told this motherfucker I was leaving like on a day. He was like, oh, for one day he came up to me. I was sitting there just drinking. And he was like, yo, could you buy me a beer? Like, I'm at work right now and shit. And I was like, yeah, dog, I got you. And he was like, so he's like, all right, yeah, go get him a beer, come back. And this motherfucker just crouches behind me, like, so no one can see him. And but like, so this side of the resort can't see him. Everyone on that side can see him, and he just downs the beer as fast as he can. And the next day he's like, oh, yo, like, if you and your little cousin are trying to pot, I'm walking with my 8-year-old cousin Jaden, and he's like, if you and your little cousin want to pod, get some white. I know. I was like, bro, what?
Don't offer cocaine to 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I was like, no. I'm 18 at this. I'm just sitting there like, oh, I am such a bad big cousin right now, dog.
Why?
And
Because
should've
you
just looked
didn't
at
get
him
your
and
little
like,
cousin
"Well."
cocaine?
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, he would have had a fun time.
Mm.
I'm just saying, it would have been a good experience for him.
Definitely would have enhanced his experience. It would have been more of a story for him.
Yeah,
It would have been like, I did cocaine when I was 8 on a boat.
in the Dominican, not
Yeah.
on a boat.
With Gucci Mane.
It was just
Yeah,
at a
I
straight
did
resort.
cocaine at 8 years old with Gucci Mane in the Dominican.
Fire. Went all the way there for my aunt's wedding.
International drug smuggling at 8 years old.
Went all the way for my aunt to have a wedding on it, like on the beach in the Dominican Republic, right? Rains the hour of her wedding, and the sunny the rest of the day.
That's
Wow.
awful.
We had to do it like in one of the hallways to
Yeah.
the resort.
That's a sign.
That shit was fun though.
See, I'm scared to go to a lot of other countries that aren't like. So this is gonna sound bad at first before you hear my explanation. I don't like to. I'm scared to go to countries that aren't like
I'll say it.
have like a good like population of white people because I know how bad white people are throughout history. So it's natural that no other people trust white people on their land.
Yeah, so you're
So
saying
it's like,
brown
I
people
would-
are worse. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
no,
just kidding.
what? No, I'm saying white people shouldn't be trusted, and there's plenty of evidence for it. So I understand why they wouldn't trust me and maybe want to do awful shit to me because they see me on their land.
Yeah, facts.
Wouldn't, and that's the worst
They're
thing.
like
is,
colonizers, get them out.
like, whatever they want to call me, I'd be like, I understand, and I know you're about to do awful shit to me, and I can't even be mad at you.
Yeah,
I don't want to go there.
I didn't leave the resort. I stayed on the resort until we had to get in a car and drive to the airport. Dude, we were driving the streets over there, bro. They are just flying. There's 3 dudes to a scooter, like a scooter for one, and
Nice.
there's 3 dudes on it.
Nice.
Just and then you're like,
I think one of them got the Hardy yet.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
like, someone's getting poked in the back.
We were driving down the road, and I'm looking out the window, and there's just this motherfucker. I guess this is his job. He's just standing on the side of the highway with a machete, just hacking the brush, bro. I was like, yo, give me that job, dog. Give me that job.
Out there with a katana.
Just slice. That'd be badass. I would straight cut my leg off with a machete. though.
I would be pretty nice with a katana, I think. I could definitely hone in my ninja skills.
For sure.
Yeah, right?
Cut some fruit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This guy tried to fight me at the club in the Dominican too.
Really?
Yeah, cause we smoked. One of my uncles had picked up weed off the beach from some guy, and me and my other cousin Mitch were smoking a blunt, and in front of my whole family. It was mad weird, and fucking we're just smoking, and I'm like young, so it's just weird. I was like with my like great aunt and shit, my
Nice.
great uncle
Nice.
was straight as fuck. And my aunt almost hit the fucking blunt. I was like, oh, what the fuck is happening?
That's lit.
But I hid it in my I put it in my pocket, and we went to the club, and this like Scottish dude comes up to me, and he's like, Irish. He was like, we got good weed over in Ireland, and I was like, you're lying. But he's like, yeah, you gotta come to Ireland one day. I was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go sit with my family and shit. And so I go to walk over to my family because it was our last night, and he's like, oh, let me sit with you and your boys. I was like, they're not my boys. This is my family.
We're on
And
a family vacation.
yeah, and I'm sitting down. He pushes me over and sits down next to me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
What?
And then he starts like, "I'm like, dog, like I'm with my family right now. Can you get out of here?" And he's like, "Well, I'll take all you and your boys right now. I'll take you and your boys right now." And he was a big dude. He was a big motherfucker, and I was like, and I was small. I'm a scrawny motherfucker, so I said, and my Uncle David almost got into a fight like 10 minutes before that because some guy was trying to hit on some girl that we were with, and he tossed the glass down and it broke next to her foot, so he tried to fight that guy. I said, yo, David, this guy's starting a problem with me. This dude, my Uncle David just grabs him by the shirt, lifts him out of his seat, and he's like, this kid's 18, what are you doing? My Uncle Claudio comes up behind him, and they're about to beat the shit out of this guy. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Dude saw me in the gift shop the next day, he just looks over and he goes, straight walk now.
He was like, yeah, I got bullied
For trying to bully an 18-year-old.
Yeah. He was like, I was trying to bully this young kid, and I got bullied as a grown man.
I like to think of myself sometimes as a mob boss. I surround myself with people who will defend me. Because I will not defend myself.
It is a good feeling sometimes. I've been in a couple situations. One time, I was young, and I was on the bus, and I was really good friends with, like, all the group home kids. Like, so these are these kids that are, like, they look like they're in their 30s. They all have like jail tattoos on their necks and shit.
That
and,
kid in our biology class, what was his name? Christian or something? Yeah.
But like mad at those kids, and they're all huge, but they're all like 16, 17. This is like one of the first waves of group home kids. Like these were some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And like remember Tiny? The biggest kid in all of Mount Hope history, like literally a fucking unit, looked like more grown than half the teachers.
Dude, Julio used to be one of the OD funniest kids.
Yeah,
in
he
the
was.
School.
Julio was geeks. He was mad funny. He was one of them, but
He used to talk shit to Miss
Yeah.
Costa all the
But-
time in Spanish.
bro, someone said something about how come nobody ever starts a problem with me or whatever, and 3 of the biggest group home kids stood up immediately while all the other ones were just agreeing. They were like, ain't nobody saying shit to my boy Beef on this bus. Ain't nobody saying shit. I was like, yeah, because I was still mad short and fat, and I was like, yeah.
gang shit.
Yeah. I almost got jumped at a party in Bridgewater once. Like, there was like I was so fucked up. I do not remember this. I just remember like this scene in my head. There were like 6 of these, like, I don't know, probably like fucking. They played some sport for the school, but not football or wrestling, but they were all like mad tall. And there were like 6 of them, and I remember it was like me and like one other kid. And I was so fucked up. And I just remember not even understanding like why we got into the situation. All I knew was I was like, I'm probably about to get jumped right now. And then I remember my boy Baz Pano, Smook Jr., and I think one other kid came out of nowhere running up. And my boy Pano gets right in this kid, like the leader of their little clan's group. And he goes up and he puts his finger in his face. He goes, "You ain't gonna talk to my white boy like that." And I was like, "Yeah,
I'm the
I was
slave
like,
now.
Yeah, I was like, "I'm not getting jumped today." I was so sued. I was like, I'm down for like this group on group, and I was like, yo, that 6-on-2 seemed a little unfair to me, dog.
Yeah, that's enough cool. Not cool.
Yeah, I was like, dog, this might hurt a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah, I always kept friends with everybody. There was a few people who just didn't like me off the start. And they were douchebags.
Yeah, I've had people that don't like me off rip, and like, my thing is like, I've had very few encounters with people that get to that point where they're like I want to fight you, this and that.
Mhm.
And when it does come down to it, it usually just doesn't happen. I mean, you know, it's gone there, but like for the most part, I've experienced where like people just kind of like back down. Someone backs down, or I don't know. Usually it just gets sorted with logic. Someone's like, "Oh yeah, I fucked up." Like, I don't know. Most of the physical encounters, it's not like there's any type of like pre-existing feeling. It's like we just had a bad altercation and it led to that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we've known each other, now we got problems. Like none of that. Like the fuck.
If someone tries to disrespect me, I just think I don't really try to fight it back because I just think it's not worth the time. I just think, wow, this guy's a real fucking insecure. I'm not gonna say the word agate.
Mm-hmm.
I took out one word or one letter. But yeah. So I don't know. People they got real chips on their shoulders nowadays, just walking around. They got a sense of entitlement, like
real soft serve.
Yeah, they think they got everyone figured out before they even give a fucking somebody a chance.
I don't know. I just try to be open, like, and just like think about it from like other people's ways. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just feel like
I try. It doesn't work though because I can't. For some reason, I see people do shit, and I'm like, I just can't bring myself to a level of stupidity. I mean, I'm stupid as fuck, but just like what I see people do on a day-to-day basis when I people watch.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't be that stupid.
See, my thing is like I just kind of like jump in between types of conversations to see where their limits are and like different views in different parts of their brain. You know what I'm saying? Like where their mental limit is. Like, I'm not trying to sound conceited, like, and say that like I'm some fucking guru and I know all this shit about people. Like, dog, what?
I think you're a guru.
Appreciate that, but like my shit is like I just know how to read people. I'm not saying anything about myself, and that makes me a better person. I still do dumb shit all the time. I'm not saying it makes me a better person just because I can see what's happening.
Yeah.
But
I just hit people with a cripple across face, Chris Benoit style.
Damn straight.
And kill my whole family.
Then kill my whole family. And myself.
Alright, so can we just talk about something real quick?
Yeah.
And that's Hulu has been coming out with like Hulu original movies that are some fucking heat. And I don't know if you guys ever watch horror movies or anything, but there's this little series called Puka and then Puka Lives. They are like, it's like, it really seems like a really low budget, like small crew type of film.
Mhm.
But it's fucking good, dude. It's fucking good. They came out with this other movie called Book of Bloods recently. Book of Blood. Fantastic movie. Like, it's a hard, like, psychological thriller with, like, violence, and it's just like a perfect all-around horror movie.
I get scared. I get scared of scary movies.
I like watching scary movies and anime. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm a weird person. Like, but
I can do horror anime, but real life stuff, my head starts going crazy when I'm in the dark. I'm like, oh, and then I go out to smoke at night, so I'll be staying in the dark. I watch so much Ancient Alien. I freak myself out by watching Ancient Aliens, and then like I'll go outside. I started picking up strictly Oil to Dab because I was like, I don't want to go outside at night.
Yeah.
Because I keep watching Ancient Aliens. I think they're gonna abduct me.
That's geeks. Fucking yeah. Sometimes I be getting mad paranoid about shit, but that's when like I'll just throw on a couple episodes of Trailer Park Boys or something.
Wash
like,
it all away.
Yeah, just like wash it away real quick, and then I'm good.
You know what movie scared me when I was younger, which is mad weird, should not have scared me? Epic Movie. Remember that movie? It's like one of those parody movies.
Yeah, which one was that?
With
like
all the
that was-
superheroes?
Yeah, Nacho Libre was in it. and shit.
Yes.
So-
Is that the one where they made fun of Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I don't remember. I didn't make it that far into the movie because I was mad young. I made it to the part where they went to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and they smashed the fucking midgets, the Oompa Loompas. They smashed Nacho Libre's nuts with a
Oh.
big hammer, and that I didn't sleep on my back for 2 years. Dog. 2 years of my life, I slept face down on my stomach because I thought Oompa Loompas were gonna come in my room and hit me in the dick with a big hammer. I swear to God.
That's natural though.
And it was horrible. I remember SpongeBob. I went in my room, or I went in the living room, just like shook after every. Oh, and then Nacho Libre like snapped his leg in it too, and that fucked me up.
Yeah, yo.
And I think I was like 9 at the time, maybe 8, and fucking, I went in my living room, and SpongeBob was on, and it was the episode where SpongeBob can't stop getting hurt, like he's slipping on bananas, and now in my head I was like, why does people keep getting hurt? This isn't helping. Everything traumatized me for about 2 years at that point.
Honestly, the first horror movie I ever watched, I watched 5 minutes of, and didn't watch another horror movie for like 7 years, and then I was like, why was I so scared?
Yeah.
But when I was 6, I watched one of the Chucky movies, and it was like a scene where Chucky threw like the head of a hammer into a bitch's head and she went out a window. And like I was watching like all this suspense. I didn't sleep for 3 weeks, and I was so scared because I had never been introduced to what a horror movie was until I watched that scene.
Mhm.
I watched it with my Nana. She was like, you sure you could watch this? I was like, why not? She was like, it's scary. I was like, I've never watched it. I was like, so? I was like, I don't know what that means. Like, what the fuck is a scary movie?
You,
You know,
like,
like-
you said, oh,
Yeah, I was
shit.
like, no! I ran out that room. I did not watch a horror movie until I was like 12. And
I remember you
Yeah.
hated horror movies. Like, you hated scary movies. I
Yep.
tried to show you a scary movie.
Yeah.
And you were like, nope, I'm good. I don't want to watch a scary
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, I remember it just
Like,
because
it's
like
not scary. Like, how do
It
you-
makes fun of the scary movies.
Yeah. I was like, dog, you're not gonna. It literally fucking says
Yeah.
scary movie.
Yo, people were trying to show me Epic Movie for years, bro. Until I was like, I watched, I think, like a few months ago, actually. Like, it didn't traumatize me up until that point. I just forgot about it. But I remember, like, I met my dad again, and I had, like, my stepbrother and sister. My stepsister was like, oh, let's watch it. And I was, like, probably 13, 14. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
Keep the childhood trauma, like, let's keep it down right now. I'm just getting to
Yeah.
know my dad again. It's already up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
But what was the last night I had a paranoid moment. Every time I sleep in this apartment and I hear Jared start snoring, I go, I'm alone now,
Yo,
and the ghosts are coming
No,
for me.
bro, did Jared tell you about what happened last time you left?
No.
When you guys left? He went to go bring you home and he went to go get gas and shit. I was sitting here doing the editing, I'm working on getting the shit ready, and I started hearing something. I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing? And it was like some kind of music, and I just
Shut the
passed
fuck
it
up.
off. I
Shut the fuck
passed
up.
it off as Brenda and Ron, and then I was like, it's like late at night, and I was like, and that's not coming from the wall. Like, that's coming
Sounds like
from...
it's coming from like around the house.
in the like it sounded like something was coming from that, like it was just like coming from the back of the apartment for me.
Mhm.
And I look up and Moose is looking back there, and I'm like listening. It's classical music.
Yeah.
And got shook. I stand up. I'm just looking in the back of the apartment because I'm like, it's not coming at me by my back. I gotta see it coming. So I literally stood there frozen up until 10 minutes after Jared got here.
Oh my
I was
God.
not finna move. Like, my biggest thing too is like I couldn't get to the door because like the way it was just dark over there.
Yeah.
It just like
You
it
could
was
clear
blocking
that.
me.
You could clear that.
I was just frozen. I was like, it felt like to me like this little section over here was like my safe space. I was
Yeah.
like,
He
I can
can't-
completely
yeah.
see, and like I can defend myself within these limits for some reason. I felt confident about it, and I was like, I just held my ground. That's all I knew. I was like, stand still.
Oh
I
my
walked
God.
in, the look on your eyes was like, you were just like ready. You're already in like a stance. You're just like frozen there already. I was like, damn.
That shit is-
something
I was
happened.
scared.
And
I
then
was
Mook,
scared.
there'd be like a few noises in the middle of the night, like last night, and Mook would like look up, and I'd be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up
Yeah.
right now!" Like, I shut my eyes, look up. Mook's like heads down. I'm like, "All right, I'm safe." Damn, I
man.
can't believe you heard the classical music
Yeah,
too.
when Moose reacts, that's when I react.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, it's real.
Because this dude's a crackhead, so he
Not
must
only-
be seeing
yeah.
shit all the time,
Yeah.
bro.
And my thing is, like, if another species of animal is picking up on this vibration, it's actually happening. It's not just in my head. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, something else is reacting to what I heard. It's not just
That's crazy because I was kind of hoping to hear the classical music last night. Like I was laying here and I was like, that'd be crazy if classical music just starts up right now.
It scared the
I was
shit out of
listening
me.
for it.
Yeah, right.
If it ever happens again, I'll call one of you immediately
Yeah.
if you're not here.
Alright.
I tried to call you when I was. You just didn't
I
answer.
saw it after.
I'm waiting until you go to edit. You're editing it and you just go, what the fuck? And you just classical music over us talking. Like the camera just
I'd be
picked it up.
so
the
scared.
microphone.
I'd be so
I wish
scared,
I had a
bro.
camera. Like rolling 24/7.
Seven, yeah.
Night vision.
In this house,
Yo, what would you do if, like, when you were dead knocked one night, you're watching it, and then all of a sudden the closet door opens up, like a black figure comes out, just stands over you while you're sleeping for like hours, and then right before you wake up, goes back in the closet door shuts, and that's what wakes you up, and you don't even realize it.
wow, you're an asshole for even bringing up that scenario. I sleep here sometimes, guy.
At this point, I wouldn't even care too much. Like,
I would
that's the type of shit I
literally
want out of life.
fucking cry. I would be so
I'd be
mortified.
I'd be cool with it.
In this house, Jared's stepdad saw. Did we talk about the apparition of the two colonial
don't
figures?
think so.
Yeah, there was. He like walked down the hallway and looked up, and there was two colonial figures, like an apparition of them just standing there staring at him.
Like walking down the stairs.
That's fucking cool.
Walking towards him?
No, like you remember on the other side of the house, my room, not the one with the bunk beds, but the one, like
The one that Tyler B used to be in, or the one that
No.
Dave used to be
Dave.
in? Okay.
and that like way back in the day that used to be Ron's room. And he was like in the bed. You could see the stairs from like the door.
Oh, he was
open.
upstairs and they were going down. I thought he was
Yeah.
downstairs and they were going
No.
down.
You could see him going down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. That is kind of really fucked up.
So yeah, donate money so we don't have to be in a haunted studio anymore.
Yeah, and so we're gonna start running into some technical issues with getting as many episodes out as we can a week with some new work schedules coming up. We are guaranteed still one a week. Guaranteed, we're still gonna record at least once. We're gonna try to get two. We're gonna just do what we can. Guaranteed, still one. Unless Manscaped or Blue Chew hear this.
Yeah, you up a little
Yeah.
cashola.
Well, we put out more. We quit our jobs. We live off the sponsor money. Develop healthy drug, habits. Yeah, no.
We'll shave our balls on.
Yes,
On
on
camera.
OnlyFans, we'll literally,
Use the Manscaped.
yeah, we'll show them how to use the product, how good it comes out, how quick it could be. We'll really do it for you.
Manscaped, what perfect salesman. You're missing out. You're doing wrong. You think you got these good comedians doing this promotion and all this stuff. Look at my balls. Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it again. I'll post a picture of my balls and I'm going to add it at Manscaped and be like, look at these. You going to sponsor these?
You gonna sponsor these?
You want to sponsor my balls, kid? That'd be crazy if your balls just got a straight sponsorship.
That would be That would be a dream if my balls got a
You
sponsor.
living and getting
that
paid
is-
because you have a set of beautiful nuts on you.
I would
I
get
would be-
insurance on my balls.
Yeah,
That would
100%.
get-
Life insurance.
Yeah.
A whole policy.
Yeah. Like a specific like part of it is strictly for your testicles.
Yeah. If these ever got cut off or anything, you get like a $3 million package.
Mhm. Anything ever happens to your balls, you get paid.
Yeah, thanks.
No matter what, if and regarding your balls, whether it's good or bad, you're getting paid. That would be a fucking dream.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
You okay?
No.
Should we,
You guys have any
Maybe.
baby aspirin?
I was gonna say maybe we should call.
Benadryl and weed.
Let's say Dave. Call Dave. Dave might know.
No, alcohol's ruining my stomach. I hate that pit, that hungover pit. The worst.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a while. That shit really just honestly, day after hard drinking, like if I got really, really drunk the night before, the next day I am just fucking useless all day till I go to bed.
Then all the soda I drank with it too last night just killed it.
Oh
My dick's
my
gonna
God.
burn real bad tonight.
Honestly, that much sugar would just destroy me the day after. I'd be throwing up and shit. Like
Oh, I drank like a whole, like a whole two. I might have drank the 2 gallons straight up, like to
2
myself.
gallons.
Or not 2,
Oh,
or
2
whatever.
liter?
2 liter, yeah.
Oh my god, that
Yeah. Oh my god, getting up sucks.
Check
Oh
this
my
one.
god, I gotta take a shit.
Yeah, right? What?
I said, "Oh my god, I got a shit."
Oh, my glasses. That was the
Even have
podcast right there.
Would you just toss them hose?
I got him.
Nice.
That was crazy.
That was kind of crazy. Oh my
Oh,
lord.
did I fuck up?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right. So, gonna have to bring you to Dave. I'm just thinking about Dave being a doctor. Yo, imagine if you go to a fucking doctor, like you go to like a new doctor's office and like a motherfucker like Uncle Rocky walks out and he's like, "The fuck's wrong with you?"
Like, I got a rocky ass dick, bro.
He's like, "Oh, all right."
Motherfucker
then."
like that gonna have some bumps on that shit, dog. Oh my
Bumps,
god.
Craters.
Had a half
Just
had
a couple cracks.
had a half inch on that dog with a what?
So,
Chrissy D says I got 5.5 regular and 6 with warts.
that's a good one.
It's like, I'm a little worried about these bumps, but I'm really liking this girth.
Yeah, it does a lot. You know those rib dildos? Now that's kind of like what I got.
Yeah, you ever look down and you just go, damn, I got a beautiful penis. You just admire yourself for a second. You're like, gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And you look at your set of balls and you're like, could use a good shaving, but you know, you're still good. You're
Ain't got
still
no
good.
manscape.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Whenever a girl sucks on my balls, it makes me laugh.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it tickles.
Like it
Yeah, it
tickles
does
so
kinda, yeah.
bad.
I love it though.
Yeah.
really do.
But then I start like legitimately giggling like I'm getting
Oh,
tickled. I'm
really?
like, I start laughing.
I don't get like
Makes me
that.
feel vulnerable.
But then also, it kind of, I feel vulnerable, and it's so funny that someone has my balls in their mouth. That is so funny.
That is.
It's just, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Oh
It
my
feels
Christ.
tremendous, but they're so dirty.
I feel like anytime you have to put someone's body part into your mouth, you're just disgracing yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I love every minute of both ways of it. You know.
Yeah, taking it in the ass and then giving it to someone in the ass. Yeah, I love both ways.
I mean, like, I'll give my girl head as much as she gives me head. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But no matter what's done, if she gives me head or I give her head, I feel a little bit disgusted after that
suck
post
it.
nut clarity. I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like, damn, we're disgusting people. Get away from me.
Kid, I'll suck a foot. Don't even feel bad about it. I'll suck a whole size 11, dog. I don't even care. I'll suck a shack toe, dog. I don't give a fuck.
No toenail polish.
No, nah, facts, dude. Not manicured at all. This bitch is sitting there with a 6-inch toenail on it, dog, and I'm ripping it with my teeth.
I'm biting it.
Straight off. spin it right back in her eye, kid.
Yo, who is the motherfucker that cut his ear off? Because I'm about to do
Van
that.
Gogh.
I'm about to Van Gogh out with this bitch. Bro.
Oh, that was a silent.
I'll
but
cut it off right before I go into work, and then like I'll walk into work and just like let it drop. Like, oh no, look what happened at work.
I got workman's comp, right? And they're like, no beef, you don't even get overtime. You're gonna be like, you bastards! I did this for nothing.
First off, they're gonna say no, but I'll be like, what did you say?
First day at the new job. Oh, I can't wait to learn how to work. Oh,
no!
no!
What did you people do to me?
My ear! I can't even hear nothing now.
Looks like I can't work today.
What did you people do to me?
No, seriously, you guys got any ice that we can put this on?
I'm trying to save this.
I kind of need this shit.
Yeah, I have a couple other insurance scams I'm trying to pull.
Oh, I just laughed so hard I think I'm gonna puke. All this soda's coming back up, boys.
Dude, I'm on camera.
Yeah, that would be
Bucket.
tremendous. We'll follow you with the camera.
Okay. I don't think I could puke right now.
No?
I think I feel so bad.
I could like give you a little sidekick for Jesus to the gut.
Maybe if I get some spit action with this lady later, I don't want any throw up in my mouth.
Maybe you should take a sip of that whiskey and it'll just take it out, and then you can go home, brush your teeth, mouthwash, it'll be good.
I'll throw up if I drink that.
That's what I'm trying to
I'm not throwing up my
accomplish.
goddamn
This is what you should do. You should brush your teeth, mouthwash, all that, floss, do whatever you need to do, fucking breast strip, whatever, and then get a caesar sandwich. And then don't wash nothing, hardly chew it, and then make out with it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what you
taste
do.
that? You taste that?
So here's what you do.
Baby.
You take a sip of whiskey, you throw up, you do not wash your mouth in any way, shape, or form. You meet up with said lady, you ask her, hey, can you piss in this cup for me? She pisses in said cup while keeping eye contact, not breaking for a second. You goggle her piss, spit it back into the cup, goggle it a second time, and then spit it on the ground. And look, do not break eye contact now. And this is the important part. Just look in the eye and say, are you ready?
Oh, better yet, dude, I could just, I'll go over there, I'll do my thing, get the bread ready, breast strip, brush teeth, whatever, mouthwash. I'll get over in front of her, I'll be like, we're getting talking, we're getting to know each other and stuff. Like, she'll go to kiss me, I'll go, hold on one second. I'll take out the Epicac. I'll just take a sip, kid, and I'll throw up in her mouth. Even better,
Ready?
get that on camera.
Plot twist, I replace his breath strips with LSD.
I'm cool with that.
He's just tripping out, yakking into a
I took
bitch's mouth.
6 bread strips, beefy. Oh, I lined 10 tabs on each bread strip.
I gave her like 4.
Shit.
No, you're like, I took 6 of those, and you just see him like, all right, 6 times 6 is.
Oh,
and
God.
you're like, what?
6.
Oh God, I gotta shit soon.
You want to take the camera in?
You just hold it. We'll do a dual commentary. We'll just keep cutting back to the most interesting parts of the conversation, what you guys are having versus what I'm talking to my camera about in the bathroom.
See if we can side by side it.
Alright, I'll use the toilet. You can use the shower. You can use the sink. We can all take a shit together.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shitcast.
Yeah.
We would
That's a
all
good one.
with the door closed, window closed. We would all pass
Call
out.
it shitcasting.
Yeah.
What professional shit is.
Facts.
We would all just pass out and crack our heads.
That
on
would be a
fucking-
solid job. You get paid to shit. You know my body. I'm making bread at that
Yeah,
job.
man.
I'm there with the dexterity.
I'll hit
am...
up sip and dip a couple times a day.
Bro, I'll break whatever bowl they put under me. I swear to God. If I get paid per... And depends how they pay. Are they paying per pound, per dump,
Facts.
per half hour on the toilet? What do we do? What are we talking
Time
here? Time card.
Punch in and out every time you go into the bathroom.
Their men are just like, no, we're paying per pound. I clock in. Ah!
You walk in, the attendant looks at you. Do you have your time card with you today, sir? Yes, that is right here.
I just walk in, shut the door. He hears. Ah!
You go so you come out with blonde,
Yeah.
spiky hair. You
I'm Super Saiyan 3 walking out.
Yo, that motherfucker's
Asshole
like a
queen.
shit dog.
He would. I'm just leaving a blood trail behind me.
He looks at you, you just look at him, you go, hemorrhoids. Just walk right out, kid. You might have to finish this podcast without me right now, because I'm about to shit my fucking pants.
Alright, get out of here, you slut.
Oh my god. I'll
Go
see you folks
on.
later. Fuck you.
You need this?
Oh, yeah.
Too bad.
No, I need the toilet paper.
There's some in there. We need this.
Where's my phone? I gotta play games.
Haven't seen that motherfucker.
Man.
Ah, you bastard.
I lied. I got shit leaking on my leg right now.
Can't poop
All
without
right,
games.
and here's the thing. Now you get to sit there. You're Devin now.
That's right.
Yeah.
New Devin.
New day.
Look at that.
Way
And
more
we're back. This is a new style.
We need another chair like
This
this.
just in. No more Devin on the podcast. It's our podcast.
I
now.
quit.
Can't
Fuck
quit, you're
Devin.
fired.
Fuck you.
You bitch.
I'm gonna come take one of Moose's shits and rub it in.
Give
Put a
me
bad hand fist it.
toxoplasmosis. I'm with it.
So, have you been liking the new album? You've been listening to
Yeah,
it at
fuck
all?
yeah, dude. Hell
Is
yeah.
it dope? I liked
Hell
the Run the Jewels song on that album through the.
Sounds so good.
It sounds like it was
So
meant for
good,
that in
yeah.
a sense, you know, like that was just kind of like
Yeah.
the style of audio that it was
Yeah.
meant for. It's,
That and Savage Nomad too, because it
Yeah,
has that
Savage
like
Nomad sounds really
trumpet
good.
and that one bass line. It sounds like a Wu-Tang song, so
Mm.
it sounds right. It's played through like vinyl or something, you know.
Danny Brown is just such a god.
Yeah,
Like
God.
I love Danny Brown. He is such a tremendous artist. His
So glad
TV
we
show
saw
was
him
mad
live,
funny.
like way before anything.
I saw him for like
that-
30 seconds and I had to evacuate the building.
We
I had
were-
food poisoning like a
We were
motherfucker.
all a little fucked up that night. That was a good night though.
Yeah.
That really was.
I legitimately had food poisoning
Mm.
that night, which was crazy.
It's so funny. Brad's mom dropping us off on the corner of like
Some sketchy ass corner in Pawtucket.
Pawtucket, yeah.
Yeah, and we were all like 14.
Yeah.
No, like I was 16 because I drove.
Did you? Oh
Mm.
yeah. Holy
Mhm.
shit.
My first concert ever, and I got food poisoning. Got it.
Damn. Water bottle full of Bacardi 151 or
I didn't drink.
Powerade bottle.
Yeah,
think it
I
was.
didn't drink, and that I was so mad. I was like, how come I'm the only one who didn't drink, and I'm the only one who got sick? I was so fucking mad. We all ate McDonald's McChickens,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one who didn't drink, and I got food poisoning.
Yep. McDonald's McChickens.
Maybe because
Bacardi
151
151
kills the food poisoning
Yeah.
germs. That shit could kill fucking flies off shit.
Yep.
That shit was potent. No
That
matter
shit-
what you mix it with, it was just overpowering. Yeah, like banana in a smoothie.
That shit would kill COVID for sure.
Yeah, if
No-
they remade 151, that's stronger than fucking hand sanitizer.
Yep.
You shitting me?
I remember when I took a flame to an empty bottle of 151, not even a drop in it, and it still went like it blew up. I was like, holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
That's just from the fume.
Oh my, yeah, that's some potent ass
Put that shit in your car. That shit would probably
Yeah,
fucking
it'd
run you.
probably be a jet after that.
It's like in the gas station parking lot.
Just. Oh man, that would be an interesting concept. Can my car run on Bacardi 151?
Bet it could.
I can't run on Bacardi 151. I'd fucking die. That's for sure.
We used to put that shit in like
On
McDonald's.
Sprite.
Like when we put in like the McDonald's cup,
Yo.
after like an hour, you could see the cup just like start to deteriorate a
Oh
little bit.
my
Like,
god,
that
dude.
can't be good. Melting it.
I want to yak thinking about drinking 151.
Mhm.
Because we were just kind of some degenerate kids all hitting the bottle with our own chaser in our hand
Yeah.
and just straight 151. No matter if you put the chaser in first and last, if you
Yeah.
fucking. It's just terrible. It's just like so bad for your soul going down. Like your soul hurts.
Years of drinking that shit.
That and Bernasties. The Bernasties. How many gallons?
When I
Gallons.
see a grown adult buying a bottle of Burnett's, dude.
Judge them, right?
Oh my god. Like, do you not know,
Hmm.
like the fucking legacy behind Bernasties?
There is some shit that it's just like I don't even know how it's allowed to be sold in stores. Like, there's shit that's worse than like cocaine being sold in these bottles, and I'm like,
Yeah.
god damn, dude.
Four Loko.
Oh my god, that's like fucking heroin in a can. Jesus Christ, you're taking a big gamble. You drink, you take too much of them, you're not waking up.
Shit's like salvia in a can.
Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah, it's
God.
like salvia in a can.
Liquid salvia.
That shit is terrible. That shit is. I remember I was at a party and a kid took 4 Xanbars and drank 4 Locos. Bro, we were fucking with this kid, so he was just so incoherent. Like I was putting a fucking net on his head and shit. It was just mad funny. But I think that's a good place to end off. You know, like we said, it's our podcast now. Fuck Devin.
Devin's fired. We're taking his maker's mark.
Yeah, fuck him.
Taking his coffee.
Taking his camera, taking his part of the equipment. It's our show now. I will be the new Devin Kamiga on Good Evening America, and you will be the new Devin Kamiga on the Lower Society podcast.
Next
And
next
Tyler
podcast
B.
episode,
Yeah.
fucking just shows Devin sitting right there, be like, yeah, give him the chip. Man.
It should just be Tyler B with Devin's glasses on. It's like, we got a new Devin.
Puts a broomstick in there.
And just like every time, just what's going on over here?
You guys aren't my friends anymore.
You didn't hear that, folks.
Yeah.
And on that note, stay beautiful.
Stay black.